just arrived to Sugar Hills Farm. It's one of the biggest meat in lamb, pork that we use at the restaurant. But they have from maple to chickens to eggs.
They're a couple weeks older than those. There's actually 2 age groups in here. These guys are going to be out on pasture here in about another week. It's that hybrid vigor, you know, that even in the cattle industry they like it. We're just trying to make the best product and you know, have a nice looking farm and animals that are well taken care of.
Sure. Yeah.
So we built this barn. I can pull the garage doors down. I have heat in here. It's all insulated. I can keep it warm when it's cold out.
Right.
Have babies that actually live during the.
How big is she though?
She's probably 450.
450?
Yeah. Just for a gilt, which is her first litter. She'll be, you know, 250, a little bit more. And as they get older, of course they get a little heavier. Away from her as much as you can, as much as they need to eat every couple, you know, hour and a half or so. You like to kind of get them to go in their little safe creep area.
So describe your mix. What do you have in your mix for feeding?
No medications. It's corn, soybean, and it's a mineral mix. That's their vitamins and it's a heritage breed going back, you know, to the old style meat. Again, like Sam was talking about, you know, the darker meat with the marbleization through it and the flavor. The pork industry really kind of killed themselves when they made that saying that the other white meat back in the day. You know, they thought that was a great thing to say, but they really, I think, regret trying to ever say that now.
Fresh Direct has some of our products, yeah.
Big Ben, there's corn in it.
Corn.
Just the kernel of the corn.
Okay.
It comes out of this auger. It goes into that hammer mill. That has a bunch of knives in it. No, it takes, we grind our big, that's just straight corn right there. That's ground up. Our soybean meal we have in that bin over there right now. We dump it in there.
How big is the farm?
The whole property is 365 acres. A big section is all woods all through, goes back through. We also do, I don't know if Sam told you, we do maple syrup.
Yes, I got them before from you.
Most of that over there is all maples.
Okay.
What makes it really nice is it's kind of a ravine that goes up there. So there's maples on both sides of the ravine that we can take it to the center, and then from the center down is a ravine.
Got it.
So our sugar house is down in that low section.
What can you tell or say to anybody that goes to the supermarket and buy anything from that supermarket will compare to any product that you guys specialize in privately growing here? What will be, in your opinion, what's the difference between those streams?
They're going to get an animal that was well taken care of, not stressed, not pounded with medication their whole lives. You know, the cattle's the same thing. There's medication in 90% of the cattle feeds too. And you know, you can see they're out here walking around on a nice green pasture. They're not in a dry lot that doesn't have no grass in it. And you know, you hear the horror stories every year where they're spraying fire trucks over these cattle because they had 1,000 die in a feedlot because they're out with no shade and beaten down on concrete and dirt. I mean, these guys are happy just, you know, look at they're wagging their tails and standing in grass up to their knees.
What about the flavor?
They're, you know, again, how they're raised, the stress, the levels, the testosterone going through them. It's, you know, they're happy they're going to produce a better product. they get laying in the grass there, and you walk
see
through
it.
the grass, and you walk up on them. When they're sleeping, it's sometimes you think they're dead because you can actually like shake them and they don't even move. And then all of a sudden they'll look up and then they'll see it's you, and then they're like, in a couple acres. There's like 13 acres up there, and there's like 20 steers running around. So, you know, they have, yeah, they got a good life running around here.
Right.